Hello, everyone, and good morning to you all. Well, today is Friday, the 25th. Yes, 25th of July. Yes, and my name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. And over here is Jonah Boy. And Smokey Bear, I think, is back there, and I don't know where Ruthie is. Just a second here. Well, I gotta plug in. I forgot to plug in my iPad. Oh, I'm so bad. Okay, there. So yeah, it is Friday. I only have 3 days. 3 days before I move. Yes. Now, I know I work differently than other people work. I cannot be pushed. Because if you push me, that stresses me right up to the nth degree. And I just fall apart. Nothing works out. So I just I like to do things in my own time and all that kind of stuff. So we will see what's happening on Monday. So like I said, I think I told you before that I'm meeting the project manager over there, or property manager over there at 10 o'clock on Monday. So, and then we can start to unload things. Yeah. In the meantime, while I was packing, I came across some stuff, and I'm just going to show you. It's, yeah. This is Royal Holiday that I stitched. Oh my gosh, I don't even know when. 2004, I believe. It was, yeah, it would have been because before my mother passed away. So that was it. Juliet fell in love with it. So being the person I am, yeah, I gave it to her. Just a minute here. I'm just seeing. Oh yeah, okay. Here is. Oh yeah, here's a closer up picture. See. This took me 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I got it done. Absolutely, I got it done. Yeah, I'm not sure where this was. I don't even recognize this. I don't even know where I was or anything. I don't know. But anyway, I did this one, which is called Serengeti Spirit. It was from Black Swan. And of course, that is Angel of Love by Lavender and Lace. This one's got over 4,000 beads in there. I don't know where I was there. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. It's just some pictures that I came across. And I'm just going to... this was my husband. Yeah. And that was his urn. Yeah. So, yes. I had others here. Yeah, I don't know where some of these were taken. It's just that I came across them. And I thought, oh wow, you know, like for me to have those pictures. Yeah, see, like that was his. Yeah. So, and this is one here that I did. This is called Earth Angel. I did this on a 32 count, and I can't tell you when I did that one. I think I gave it to my daughter-in-law. So, anyways, I just had to show you them because that's what I came across. So, yeah, it brings back memories, huh? So, what am I working on? Well, I am working on Canadian Beauty because it's the only one I've got out. And so I am going to continue working on this here if I can. I gotta see here where I can. I don't know why I've got that highlighted. Let's see here. No, I gotta go down here. Okay. I'm wondering if that is part of the wing. I didn't even look at it. I think is that part of the wing? Don't think so. Wait a minute, let me go back. Let me go back. No, it's not. Okay. So I can do this one then. Yeah. I can do this. Okay, so this is 611. Oh, for those of you who had watched the video yesterday when I showed all those threads, and yeah, somebody had pointed out, and I was thinking the same thing. I just couldn't remember the word for it. And that is rejects. Have no fear. I contacted them and I requested a refund. And I also requested that they take it off the market because that is, that's no good. You shouldn't be selling stuff like that. Okay? You should not be selling stuff like that. Because that becomes so confusing to everybody. And especially to people that are just starting out in their stitching, you know, them just starting to learn, you know, like, excuse me, that is, that's no good. That's no good. Because that can be so discouraging to someone who is just starting out and they're wondering why. Like, why are all these, you know, numbers so wacky? Why are there so many of these 666, but are all different colors? And, you know, some people don't even know. Like, Katie, this is directed at you. When I sent Katie that cross stitch, and she looked at it and she goes, "What? Why do these have all these numbers on there? I don't know. I don't know why. Why are they numbers there?" We can laugh. We can laugh, right? Because we know. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay, so I gotta go over here then. But if somebody's starting out, they haven't got a clue, right? You just got to remember back to your newbie days. You got to go back and remember. I don't care how old you were. You had to learn all of this, right? We look at it from this point where we are right now. And we think, oh yeah, how can somebody not know that, right? But for somebody who is new, you have to look at them as being, like say your daughter or your granddaughter or your niece or whatever it is. And you are teaching them cross stitch. And it's the very first lesson. Okay? And you go step by step by step, right? And it's, yeah, it can be very intimidating at the start. And Katie, I expect you to be working on your project. I want to see you working on it. And if you're wondering who Katie is the Greenland quilter. Greenland quilts, something like that. Sorry, I think it's quilter. And she is indeed from Greenland. And she can quilt like nobody's business. She can do things I don't even know. I can't even follow it, right? And that's because I don't know. I don't run in those circles. Now, did I try quilting? Yes, I did. And sewing. I never took to sewing. It just never felt right to me. And so for me, it was like there was too much math involved. Quarters, halves, putting stuff together and stuff like that. I'm not into puzzles either. So that is something, that is I just never took to. However, if I was interested in it, I would go to someone who was experienced with it and could teach me, just so I could become knowledgeable with it. But for me, doing quilting is hopeless. It is absolutely hopeless. Because I'm just not made for that. It's math and I just do not get along. And fractions and stuff like that. No. I just do not get on with that. I always had trouble with that. It's almost like dyslexia. But then that's why Katie does that. She likes doing that. But Katie, I can honestly tell you that if you know how to put thread on a needle, all this is coloring within the lines. All right? You know what paint by numbers is, right? You look at it, it says 25. You go over there, you get 25, the paint color. You've got your paintbrush, you go over there and you fill it in. I never took to paint by numbers either. Never. No. So the thing is that we've all been at the point where it is something brand new. And we need to be understanding of those people. So back to my threads business. So I did report it. I did ask for a refund. I was granted a refund. I don't know if they've taken it off the market. Just be very mindful, you know. And I don't know if they knowingly put this together or it was they had no clue. But I agree with the person who said it was probably rejects. Just based on the wrappers. And because there's no top wrapper. But if you look at the picture, I think that the picture had it that there was a top wrapper. I think. Don't quote me on it. Because I'm not sure. So anyway, today, Ruthie, would you please settle down? Pacing back and forth and back and forth. She's missing all of her places where she would sleep. Jonah is fine. He's in the little thing that Ruthie had. And Smokey Bear is here. And Holly is coming by today so I can introduce her to Smokey Bear. And that. It's like everybody's forgetting that I spoke about this. You know? Like she said, another cat? Oh, I told her about it. That's that stupid moron on a motorbike there, like a off-road bike. And he's standing up. And he's a young kid. Mind you, he's got his helmet on. But he knows he's not supposed to be doing that. Stupid moron. Some kids never learn. So, anyway. So, I'm going to be busy here packing some more. And cleaning up. I put my back out yesterday. I was lifting, I had old bags of flour. That's what it was. And I had brought the sled in. And I had put the bags of flour on there. And these are 10 kg bags. Because I thought, no, I can't. There's no way I can lift them all the way out there. So I put them on the sled, which was hard enough. I pulled it. So I actually pulled about 25 kgs over to the bush. And that's the one thing about flour. If you've got an old bag of flour, don't just put it in the garbage. Like, take it somewhere and just kind of, you find a parking lot or something like that. And just spread it around. When the rain comes, when the water comes, it all dissolves. You don't even know it's there. But people put that in the garbage. And, there's no reason to be, having that dragged off to the dump. I don't know. Some people think that when they put stuff out in the garbage, it just magically disappears. And I guess to them it does. But I know we used to have burn barrels. So, and that's in the days before recycling. So you put your plastics in there and yeah, all of that. Or you had to haul it off to the dump yourself. And okay, just a minute here. I'm just gonna do this. Oops, wait a minute. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, yesterday I had gotten to 45% even. So, yeah, I'm creeping ever closer to 50% done. So, what are you doing there, big boy? So, anyways, I hurt my back pretty, yeah, I was really sore after that. And so then I sat here and I rested up and I I stitched for a while and then I chatted with Juliet for a while and then I was able to go and do a few more things. So that was good. The worst thing you can do is when your back gets sore is to keep working. You need to have time because the pain is indicative of something wrong, right? Pain is not there just to drive us batty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. Okay. And so anyway, yeah, I just see right now I'm having it up here in my shoulders, between my shoulder blades. It's sore, but that can be it in relationship to my occipital neuralgia. I know I do have subluxations in my spine where it's moving out of place like that. And I do have osteoporosis in my spine. I think most of us do. You get to a certain age, yeah. Yeah. So, what are you doing there, big boy? So today I'm going to do a little bit more stuff and hopefully I can sweep up some more, and I've got to work in the craft room a little bit more and in the cat's room, but it's getting there. Like the litter box I'm going to empty out on Monday and clean it all out, and then I'll be taking the cats over there. I don't know if I'm going to leave Jonah here for a night. I'm not sure. And take him over on Tuesday. I'm not sure. I am not sure, just so that he's not over there alone, but I know Ruthie will be alone. So, yeah. because we're still going to be going back and forth with, well, we could have everything done on Monday, right? That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. That everything will be moved on Monday. Tuesday will be cleanup day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Another 4. So I was going to say on Sunday, what I think I'm going to do is, and if it's all okay with you guys, I am going to start my live video at 11:30. Okay? I'm going to start it at 11:30 Central Daylight Time. And I will go until 2 o'clock. Then Juliet will be here. And I can go outside and help her load up. And then I can sit and rest in the afternoon. And I want to start cleaning the bathroom. And that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 more. And so yeah, so please keep an eye out for that. I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't start at 11. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 11 to 1:30. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so scratch the other one. It is from 11 to 1:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Okay, so make note. Okay, because then I can start early. I can get finished. So when Juliet comes here, then we can load up, and I'm going to be loading the rest of my stuff up and into Susie. And so that on Monday morning, all we have to do is drive over there. Because on Monday, I'm sure that the guys are going to be here by about 9, maybe even earlier, 8:30, to start loading up. Because what we really want to do is get it all finished, all moved over there on Monday. And then there is just the cleanup here. But I mean, I've already done a lot. Like I've cleaned out cupboards and that I'm gonna clean out the washer today too, because I finished using it. So yeah. So, and I think I'm going to start cleaning the bathroom. I think I've got no room to put anything in the back there anymore. It's like it's just right loaded up. Oh, maybe I can't even get to the washer because I got boxes piled up right there. I'll have to see. Here's Mookie Bear. But I can already work on things. So tomorrow I'll take my last shower here. Then I'm going to get the stuff on there so I can clean the shower and get that all done. So yeah, so please remember on Sunday the live will start at 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, okay? And Central Daylight Time is what is the time zone for North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, I think Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, okay? That's all that. So, so then what that will mean is for Eastern Daylight Time, the video will start at 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. But for me, it will start at 11 and go until 1:30 p.m. I think I'll do that. And then after that, I don't know when I'm going to have my well, I know I'm going to have my internet hooked up on the Thursday. So I'm going to be incommunicado there for a little bit because I won't have access, you know, for anything. So, but anyways, I've done 34 stitches. I'm working on the dress part. Right there. See, I'm working on here. So I'm getting that done. So may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I, and so does Jonah, who is laying there on the little cat bed. Ruthie, I think she's over there on the ottoman. Smokey Bear, he's in the back there, maybe getting something to eat again. And he's going to meet Holly, his new mama, there tonight. And I'm transferring a bunch of stuff over for her, like the not the webcam, the doorbell camera and that. So anyways, all right, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. What you doing there, big boy? I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be sad. Yes. But he'll have a good home here. So I know that for sure. Hey, big boy? So, all right, everybody. But I will see you on tomorrow's video. And have a great Friday. Doodle-doodles, everybody!